Hi guys, this is Bully. In today's video, I am gonna share the 10 best web design principles that will take your WooCommerce online store to the next level so you can attract your audience's attention and make them come back for more. Alright, with that being said, let's get started. Alright, the first one is all about the branding consistency. This includes colors, typography, logo, and icon. Make sure your website's colors go with your branding that communicates to your audience what's it all about. Choose colors and color combinations that go with your identity. For example, if your website is about selling financial services, colors, fonts, logo, and icons should be more serious. Using pink or purple would not consider appropriate. If you sell or write about cats and dogs, the branding theme should be something like healthy, warming, and loving. Let's take a look at some examples here. This is NASA website, and right here it is their logo, and right here we call it an icon. It's located in the browser tab. It's important that you guys need to have this. A lot of people just ignore this part. It's not good. And the typography, it's all about fonts for titles, paragraphs, and buttons, and so on, all the content on the website. Alright, next, let's take a look at the bad branding consistency. This website is called Penny Juice. The logo doesn't go with the branding. They sell juice for cheap, I think, maybe with low prices. The color combination just doesn't go together with the branding of the juice for kids. And if you take a look at the icon over here in the browser tab, it is like a blue rectangle here. It is like is an identified object to me. It doesn't go with the whole thing. And this title right here, it just a little off, and the whole website is kind of outdated. The next one, surprise, surprise, it's Berkshire Hathaway's website. I just still can't believe that Warren Buffett would want his website to look this way. This is like the skeleton, the early age of a website here. There's no branding identity at all. There's no icon, there's no logo. The typography sucks. It just hurts my brain just to look at it. Alright, next, let's take a look at the good examples of the branding consistency. The next one is Thursday Boots. They have a very nice logo here. They have a very nice branding identity. And look at the icon here. It's very nice. It's T. It's Thursday Boots. And all the color combination that they're using on their website, they really go together. Let's take a look at their typography or the fonts they're using. The fonts pair very well together also. The next well-designed website is HelloFresh. Their logo is located to the left, and it looks really nice with that lime. The logo is really nice and simple using the clean font. And let's take a look at the icon here. They're using the same lime as in the logo. That really screams the good branding identity there. Look at the title right here. The font of the title is matching very well with the font of the paragraph. All the color theme and all the color combination go very well together. Looks nice and clean and well organized. If you guys want more details on how to pick a color theme and fonts for your website, check out my free ebook in the description box below. Alright, next is using clear image. Let's take a look at the bad example first. This is the Lipton Tea's homepage. As you can see here, the banner picture right here is not clear at all. You could see a lot of pixels and blurry spots. It's not even intentional. That text right there, it's just blurry. You need to use a clear image on your website. They need to be high resolution so your website can be more engaging and more memorable. I just kind of can't believe that Lipton Tea's website would look like this, especially they are a very well-known brand. Let's take a look at a good example of a website that is using a very clear image like this one. It is called Oh She Glows. It's a cooking blog. All the images of this website are really clear, and they're using very high resolution images too. When you click on this one, and the bigger version of this picture is even better. It's so crystal clear. Alright, next is the search feature. The search feature is a must. So if you don't have a search feature on the website, you'll force the users to navigate only on menus, or they might have to manually go through all the web pages just to find what they're looking for. This gives a bad user experience. You don't want that. It's very important you need to add a search box to your website. Look at this website, Skinny Fit. It doesn't have the search feature at all in its store. What about a website that has a search feature? Let's take a look at this website. Like TripAdvisor, it has a search box right here on top of its webpage for the user to search for whatever they need to search for. That is a very good feature that you must have in your website. Alright guys, the next one is about having call to action buttons and a contact form. It's because these elements help user engagement, communication, and support lead generation. Your website will look so much like a pro to have just a simple contact form and call to action buttons. You also give your site visitors an overall positive user experience. Unlike this website, this is a bad website here. Susan Collins' website, the famous author of the Hunger Games series. And so far, I can't find any buttons on the website that would link me to buy her book on Amazon or wherever I need to. And there is no contact form either. Those look like buttons up there. They are menus. They're not buttons. So it's not good. This is not a good practice to have on your website. Maybe she doesn't care, I guess. I don't know. Let's take a look at the Thursday Boots website again. This website has appropriate call to action buttons for sure. Those two buttons will take you to two different pages to shop for a pair of boots and select a pair of boots or whatever you want to do here. And also they have a contact form. Surprise, surprise. That is very good. They have a good practice of this type of feature on the website. Alright, the next one is white space or negative space. You want to keep your layout from being cluttered? Use white space to create balance among web design elements like buttons, images, forms, content, and so on. Let's take a look at this website. It's called linkscars.com. I've never seen this type of website before. Usually I would see this like probably in the late 90s or early 2000. I don't know, but I don't know what to say about this website. It doesn't use the white space to organize all the web content or elements that well, and plus the background is kind of like it's gonna hypnotize me. I need to get out of here. Anyway, I have something to show you guys real quick. This is the Internet Archive. It's web.archive.org. I am looking for the early version of yahoo.com in 1998. Okay, let's pick a date real quick. Maybe this date. Let's try July 4th in 1998. Let's click that version. Alright, this is the early version of yahoo.com in 1998. It looks slightly better than the Berkshire Hathaway website though, because its logo has a good clear graphic. Alright, moving on to a website that has good white space. It's Oh She Glows again. This blog uses white space to separate each section nicely. Every element is well organized and clean. It is not cluttering at all, but clean. Alright, the next one is having a good content logic flow. Your content should have logic flow and fit into a hierarchy. It should guide your audience to a conclusion, each piece building on what came before it. Each sentence should offer more clarity about your brand and purpose to keep the readers reading in anticipation of what would come next. Unlike this website right here called BellaDS.info, there's no good flow of the content at all. They just add whatever whatever stuff all over the web page. It's like you put some random cut newspaper on and put it on a news poster or something like that, versus the HelloFresh website. It has a very nice content logic flow. It takes the site visitors to the conclusion of what the website and products are all about. Alright, the next one is to keep your menus simple. This means keeping your menus easy to see and access in just a few steps. Don't do a mega menu like this though, because it has too many levels. Don't use endless drop downs, too many buttons, or internal links. You might make your visitors more confused and lost. Look at this Skinny Fit website. It has too many similar menus telling their visitors different flavors of their collagen peptides. I don't think they need to add anything under the sun here. It's kind of confusing. Compared to Sundays for Dogs, they keep their menus nice and simple, precise and clear. With no long and confusing menus, their website visitors still can find what they're looking for. Alright, the next one is to optimize for mobile devices. Look at this example, the Acme Laboratories website. This is its desktop version. Let's switch to its mobile version. It's not responsive or optimized for mobile devices at all. Your website's layouts have to be responsive or adjustable to many different screen sizes automatically to improve the user experience, reduce the bounce rates, and improve the search engine rankings, because nowadays almost everybody has a smartphone and other different devices that they can access the internet constantly. Let's take a look at the Misfits Market website. It's optimized nicely for different mobile devices. The layouts and all the web elements adjust nicely to fit different devices. Alright, the next one is to make sure your website loads fast to give your users a good experience, get higher search engine rankings, reduce bounce rates, and improve mobile accessibility. That means people will visit your website more on a smartphone. You'll gain more sales and business if your website loads fast. The ideal time is about 1 to 2 seconds. The following websites are pretty decent in load times for the desktop version. I haven't tested these on other versions. You guys need to make sure to check your website speed with different devices too. Alright, the next one is adding social icons to your website. Let's take a look at the Berkshire Hathaway website again. It doesn't have any social media icons at all. I guess Warren Buffett doesn't want to spend his dime for a website makeover, or his target audience is at another level who doesn't want anything to do with social media and just wants to get to download the shareholder reports on his website right away. Anyway, adding social icons can help with social media visibility, improve user engagement, and contribute to a cohesive brand image in today's world. It also opens up to building community, sharing content, and interacting directly with your audience. Ultimately, it will make your online presence known. Like the Goodreads website right here, it has some social media icons on its website at the bottom or at the footer of the website. Whether we like it or not, it's a thing to promote your business on social media nowadays. You either need to adapt or else your business will cease to exist. These tips are only some basic principles that your website or online store needs to have. Let me know in the comments below if you already have an icon for your website, or if it still has a default icon that doesn't match with your branding, so I could roast about it. Thanks for watching my video this far. You guys have a fantastic day wherever you are. I'll see you in my next video. Bye now.